I want to tell you about the product that we have called Body Burn. It's a fat metabolizer, it's ephedra-free, and it's also stimulant-free. But it can help your body metabolize fat very efficiently. So the product is used by people who are overweight, who want to lose weight. It's also used to help stabilize blood sugar for people that have some blood sugar irregularities. And it's also an outstanding supplement for athletes as well. So as I alluded to, it can help you burn fat efficiently if you're overweight. It can help you gain lean mass or muscle mass if you are doing some resistance training with it and getting enough protein. And it also can help to stabilize blood sugar problems to some degree. So the question is, how do these three ingredients work together that I put into Body Burn: the chromium, the hydroxycitric acid, and the decaffeinated green tea extract? Let's talk about chromium first. In the body, the fat cells and other cells have insulin receptors, and when chromium attaches to those receptors, it makes the insulin work more efficiently. So after you have a meal, your insulin levels don't rise so high if you're putting chromium in at the right dose. This has been what the research has shown. When your insulin levels don't rise so much, your body tends not to convert carbohydrate into fat so easily. And so one of the key features about chromium supplementation is it slows down the ability of your body to convert carbohydrate into fat, and you use your carbohydrates more efficiently. Also, the chromium helps your muscle tissue, if you are doing exercise, bring some protein in more efficiently and build lean mass so you get some more muscle density. And the more muscle density you have, the leaner and more cut your muscles are, the faster is your metabolic rate, because muscles are the motors of the body. The more lean mass you have, the faster you're going to burn calories even when you're at rest. So for athletes who are working out, who are trying to gain lean mass, chromium helps to assist in that process so they have stronger muscles, faster, more explosive power, and more endurance power as well. The second ingredient is hydroxycitric acid. You say, what is this word? There's a fruit called the Garcinia cambogia fruit from South Asia. And in the fruit there's this active ingredient called the hydroxycitric acid. And studies show that it blocks enzymes in the liver that convert carbohydrate into fat. So you say, so where do the carbohydrates? The carbohydrates can't become fat so easily. Where do they go? It pushes the carbohydrates into the liver's carbohydrate fuel tank and it expands it. Well, once that fuel tank is completely filled up, it sends nerve signals to the brain and the appetite center that says, I'm not hungry anymore, I'm starting to feel really full, so it stops you from overeating, sort of like a natural appetite suppressant. So it's blocking the conversion of carbohydrates into fat, and it's helping to shut off your appetite sooner as well, so you tend not to overeat. With respect to athletes, the hydroxycitric acid is very useful because as it increases the carbohydrate fuel tank in the liver, it's those carbohydrates during endurance activity those carbohydrates get utilized by the body at a very fast rate when you are exercising for long periods of time. When you get to carbohydrate depletion, the person goes into exhaustion. They can't keep exercising at the same level. So by driving more carbohydrates into the fuel tank, you've got more of the high octane fuel ready to go when you do want to work out or perform or compete. Now the third ingredient in Body Burn is decaffeinated green tea extract. It's an outstanding ingredient because what it does is it helps the body release fat into the bloodstream so the muscles can burn the fat and your fat cells will shrink. So one of the problems I've seen with people over the years is I put two people on the same diet and exercise program, and somebody's body fat will go down very quickly. Somebody else, their weight may go down, but their body fat doesn't go down that fast. Their body tends not to burn that fat as efficiently as the next person. Some people just can't get the fat to come out into the bloodstream, travels to the muscle, and the muscle will burn the fat. So the catechins in green tea extract, the studies suggest, are able to get the fat into the bloodstream so your muscles can burn the fat if you are physically active. The other thing is that the green tea catechins have been shown to increase thermogenesis. That means your body burns calories even while you're just sitting in a chair by increasing what's called thermogenesis. Thermogenesis is this: we all have some white fat in our body and we all have some brown fat in our body. Our brown fat just burns calories just on an ongoing basis and just gives it off to the environment as heat. So the catechins in green tea sort of turn on the brown fat mechanism, so it tends to burn calories at a faster rate and we just give it off to the environment as heat, so we're not storing that fat in our fat cells. A very important study published in a peer-reviewed nutrition journal recently showed this. They took individuals who were adults and who were a little older and a little bit overweight. They gave them green tea catechins at roughly the dosage that I put into body burn. And over a 12-week period, they lost over 5 pounds of weight on average compared to the placebo group, because the catechins alone can help you burn fat even when you're sitting in a chair or while you're sleeping. The other bonus is that the catechins from green tea extract have also been shown to help increase bone density and support your bones, so you're less likely to develop osteoporosis, another nice little side effect. So body burn contains chromium, hydroxycitric acid, and green tea catechins from decaffeinated green tea extract. The reason that I think you should use body burn instead of other fat metabolizing supplements is because any supplement that contains ephedra or any ephedra-like compounds or any other stimulants, even caffeine, puts you at risk. Studies have shown that individuals, even young people using supplements that have ingredients like that, have had sudden death heart attacks, stroke, high blood pressure, seizures. They develop insomnia and nervousness and irritability. It's just not worth the risk. Body burn contains 3 safe fat metabolizing ingredients that are not going to put you at risk for these types of terrible side effects. So please strongly consider body burn as your option if you're trying to lose weight, if you want some better blood sugar stabilization, or if you're an athlete looking for a nice accessory supplement to build your lean mass and your explosive power and your endurance strength.